You're watching Mobile World Live. I'm delighted to be joined by Ned Taleb. Ned is the CEO and co-founder of Reailize. Now, Reailize is an AI specialist and a solutions company with multiple product ventures such as Beyond and Uvo. Now, we're going to be talking all things AI with Ned, and we're going to try and separate some of the hype from reality. Ned, it's great to see you.
Thank you, Justin. Excited to be here.
So, Ned, if we look at our industry, it feels as though almost every vendor is talking about AI right now. And we've had all the hype around generative AI, of course. So if I'm a telco, how can I identify partners who can deliver measurable results from AI?
You know, Justin, we've been at AI for a few years since the inception. And right now, even my father asked me about, AI. Obviously, there's a lot of hype out there. Almost any company needs data. But, the first thing I think for the advice I give to our telco clients is to ask for pre-built models, is to ask for a library of service models. That's, I think, is a very important things to measure are the time to value and the ease of trialing. The time to value gets you to separate those companies that will use your data and go and experiment, and those companies that have pre-built models that can work. So, for example, in our case, we have designed two business models and only two. For our product companies, we have our clients using the software free of charge in the community edition. So it cannot get any easier to trial the software. And for Reailize as a solutions company, we sign for business outcomes. So we put skin in the game.
And Ned, you also, as a company, you often differentiate yourselves from general purpose AI. What's the big deal there?
Look, there's nothing wrong with general purpose AI. Actually, often we are invited to trials, and some of the companies that are we're competing against are general purpose. But I think in many cases, it's about the complexity. It's when you start looking at in an area that is specialized, like the telcos and the networks. It's actually once again the time to value. It's the ease of deploying something. And often, actually, this is a costly and expensive and long experiment. This has been at least our experience working against general purpose AI.
And with all the hype around generative AI, Ned, I'm kind of wondering if perhaps generative AI has really eaten from your value proposition by making it available to telcos. And also, if you look at the fact that we're seeing large system integrators developing generative AI practices too.
Yeah, and one advice that I give to our clients is, when partners are talking about generative AI practices, this is once again an experimentation. This is about helping clients leverage generative AI. In our case, Justin, we feel very strongly about using generative AI to accelerate, but we almost never expose generative AI to our clients, actually. We believe results have to be verified and tested. And I personally think for those that are talking about generative AI as a practice, it's because maybe of the lack of a specialized AI product.
And Ned, what's your advice to telcos that are really looking to enhance their automation journey? And what's pushing companies like you to really move the industry forward?
First advice I give to our clients is be clear about your build versus buy strategy. This actually removes any conflicts potentially. Second is, be careful who you partner with. There are some of your current partners that have the most to lose out of, automation. We are, in our case, we are vendor neutral. We bet on automation. We sign up for business outcomes. So our interest is fully, aligned. Other things is lighten up your SCM, your supply chain, because this will actually help you, partner with the latest and greatest. Stay away from vendor consolidation to always go with the biggest and the largest, because those are usually not the fastest.
And finally, Ned, how can telcos hear more about you? How can they learn more about your products?
Justin, we've been holding monthly webinars. I particularly like the last one, which is AI for Telecom. It's a greatly done one with our partners as well. So we have monthly webinars. We're also actually, the secret is out. We're no longer the best kept secret. We're going to be at MWC in Hall 2, which is my favorite hall. We're going to have demo stations. We're going to have people to talk about our solutions. Finally, also are present in most of the key markets where we have people in account management and So are actually in the US, in Saudi, in Germany, in the UK, in some of our biggest markets around. And we're all approachable. Actually, I get a lot of messages directly from my clients, which I love as well.
Ned, it's been great getting a deeper insight into the worlds of AI and separating that hype from reality. It's obviously a very exciting market at the moment. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you, Justin. I have a vested interest in separating hype from reality with AI.